The poor guy thinks you're laughing at him. It's terrible. Hello.
Hi, Karine. I'm Dennis House with WTNH, the ABC station in Connecticut. And as you mentioned, the president is coming here on Friday for Senator Murphy's gun summit at the University of Hartford. And I'd like to know, why is Connecticut so important to the president to make this argument for more gun control and more gun safety?
Okay. And just Dennis House, right?
Yes, Dennis House.
Okay. Good to see you, Dennis. Thanks for.
Nice to see you, and thanks for your time today.
Okay. So look, we were talking about earlier, moments ago, about the importance on the work that we need to continue to do, to talk about the work that we need to continue to see on protecting communities. And so the president believes that this is a critical trip, an important trip, as we see the upcoming anniversary of the Bipartisan Safer Community Act, which resulted in decades of work. We hadn't seen bipartisan legislation on really dealing with gun violence in 30 years, and this is something that the president was able to do. Let's not forget the more than 24 pieces of executive actions that he was taking. So he's going to highlight the progress at the state level and call for state legislators across the country and Congress to take additional action. That's what you're going to hear from the president. Connecticut has been a leader on gun safety legislation in the decade following the tragedy, as you know, at Sandy Hook. And just over a week ago, the governor of Connecticut, Governor Lamont, signed a gun violence prevention bill, which contains more than a dozen measures to improve gun safety, including strengthening the state's ban on assault weapons and secure storage requirements. So the president believes it's important to highlight the states that are actually doing the work and getting this done, since we're not seeing more action from Congress. And so this is going to be an important, we think, conversation, important opportunity, the president to highlight in what ways that we can protect our communities, protect our schools, protect our grocery stores, protect our churches, as we've seen continuous gun violence in our streets.
Well, we welcome him to our great state, and Karine, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Dennis. Have a good rest of your week.